ne kutatubiwa mapampira kubotera mwale mulunga la mubulo msiali 10 muyana 2026 mine kufumanele kuli libizo la KALALUKA ne lisiyo famukoloko wa mabizo anyatezwe mwinelo wo utarusa kuli wo KALALUKA habasana kuinga kabiro mwaliketsa za onomwaha hakusiye zifera mazazi amalalu kulisichaba bakete baitereri babancha.
What was expected to be a routine verification of ballot papers at Limulunga Town Council has instead taken a dramatic turn, with the omission of independent LUENA parliamentary candidate MWALA KALALUKA from the ballot paper officially confirmed.
Probably that has been confirmed by the stakeholders who were here as for what was presented in terms of the ballot paper verifications.
Personally, what do you say as a DEO?
The records as provided by ISUSUELIZWE have been there for everyone to verify.
MWALA, who was duly nominated on the 22nd May 2026 before submitting a withdrawal, which he later rescinded after discovering that the Electoral Act only allowed withdrawal before the close of nominations. Speaking after the verification, KALALUKA said discussions on taking legal action are on the table, but maintained that he would not give up in speaking for the people of LUENA.
And they endorsed their candidate in LUENA. There were offers that were given to me. So what was I resigning from? If they are not on the ballot paper, what was I resigning from? 3 weeks before the printing of the ballot papers commenced in Dubai, the UPN National Youth Chairperson Gilbert Liswanso was well aware that MWALA KALALUKA will not be on the ballot paper for LUENA constituency. Where did he get that information from? You know, I never received any official communication from or response from the Electoral Commission of Zambia, but my documents talking about my earlier withdrawal, my withdrawal, were coming to me from the UPND circles. How did they get hold of those documents, which are talking about my issue, where I had no interest? So clearly there's been a connivance, collusion between the Electoral Commission of Zambia and the UPND in this matter. The history that I've just tabulated is very clear in that regard. So we are going to meet with my people and chart the way forward. But all I can see now is that legal redress will be an option that is going to be on the table for us to be able to claim our rights in the course of law. And the truth will come out.
Meanwhile, MWALA KALALUKA's supporters want to rally behind Brian Mundubile and his candidates if the call for petition is not addressed.
Kakuri lubata petition kasaru zibisika mbene lutuhezikale kulibana balwena bakete kumutia bakakona ko yako nakubakwera MWALA KALALUKA chole fa lwinzi mwasililo lutokwa MWALA KALALUKA waluna haili chwalo PF ya kena mwalwena
wa UPA wa PF wa Tonse Alliance wake na malwena ni president wa high kasvili tunani kubabotela nikobala
kashepule batolo bulela kulibo KALALUKA habayo mimwo malwena KAUFELA akuna yakavota kakuli balufa mutu yorusalati.
The ballot verification now confirming MWALA's omission. Attention shifts to the legal route he has indicated he may pursue, while his supporters await a response for their call for a petition. Reporting for Bulozi TV, Mary Malisana, Limulunga District, Western Province.
Yemuhulu waliketisa mwa sikilitisa mungu bo oswe ompofu babulera kuli lika KAUFELA LILUKISIZWE KUAMANA LIKETISA zana mwingelele zikabateni la 13 muyana Sremosa 2026. Kuambola kubabihi bamakande bamazi umangala abulozi wompofu bahatsirize kuli kubile ni palo yetuna yababihi bao bayingolisize kupatalaza liketisa mwa sikilitisa mungu kubeya cholo ni batatubi mane ni bayemeli balikopano. Vaikirize kuli mapampili akubotela afitire kale mwa mungu mihaili mungendenge wakuluma babeleki bao bakatusa mwa musebezi tuna waliketisa ukakalisa kamusoka kusasani la 11 muyana 2026 ili kuitahanira lizazi la kubota lona la 13 muyana 2026.
As preparations for the general elections, which are expected to occur in the next 3 days, the electoral stakeholders in Mongu district are all set. The Mongu District Electoral Officer DEO Oswe Mpofu says he is impressed with the good turnout of the media for accreditation.
As you may be aware, we are 3 days away from the D-Day, the 13th of August, when we are supposed to go for the 2026 tripartite elections. I think from where I stand, overall we are ready for the elections. Very ready. We have had a very good turnout from the media in terms of accreditation as they prepare to cover these elections. The monitors, observers, and the polling agents were all briefed, and I think we are good to go. As we speak today, the ballot papers are right here at the Civic Center. We are preparing the deployment plan today. Come tomorrow 6 hours, we expect to start deployment. So we've done literally everything. Just yesterday, we had a briefing for uniformed staff. I think we are good to go. We are set.
Mpofu further said he's impressed with how the media has conducted themselves during election period and is expecting election coverage with professionalism.
There was a training for the media personnel on early warning and other, activities relating to ECZ, how they are supposed to report, of course, being in compliance with the code of conduct. So our expectation is that the media should be handy and ensure that they help us cover these elections in a professional manner. We are so proud with the media so far, and we hope and pray that they continue doing the work in the best way they know how. So we are very happy with the media. Please keep it up.
Ballot papers that already arrived at the Civic Center, the DEO said deployment of the electoral staff begins on 11th August 2026. Nchimonyasi Aminwe, Bulozi TV News, Mongu, Western Province.
Yaipapata kuyemela Mongu Central mwandu ya milao ilifako pano ya United Party for National Development UPND kabukuswani wo makai vasepsizolo pili yetu na mwa Mongu Central. Kwa mbola kwa mkopano wa wipapato mwasi wa kasatungi fa pumulo wo makai baize pono ya wona yetuna kikutisa zolo pili mwa Mongu Central mibaka kalisa kakuhulisa likolo kulibanana wabangata bafumane kolo ya kuituta mikachwalo Mongu Central ikafetuha kubatolopo. Miba susuelize sichaba kukamuha kabungata kuyoba botela mane ni kubotela mweteleli mutompe haka inde ichilema kubya chwalo ndiba ipapati KAUFELA babayemi fakopano ya UPND.
As the nation looks forward to the August 13th polls in 3 days now, all roads will lead to polling stations for the eligible voters to make informed decisions and choose leaders of their choice. In this regard, UPND parliamentary candidate Makai for Mongu Central constituency has pledged to turn Mongu Central into a city, among other things.
Ukupa voti ya muna muhulu musheme wana kainde ichile pamuta mwotela nikuwa mafaku kupa voti ya kama na mina munyana mina makai mukadi wotela nikupa faku kupa kukupa voti ya bunyana una mwana una si wasanya mbe mubyana mukamubotela. Mane ni kuwabifaa kukupa voti ya makansela bao na mama wondi KAUFELA mukamubotela.
During a rally in Tungi area of Mongu, other party officials requested the community to vote for Makai and the UPND party.
MP wamina Makai mwamusepisa voti. Mea wamina siwasanya mbe mwamusepisa voti. Makansela wamina mwabasepisa voti. Chaifana kuwa kukupela watu ba voti. Kuli musike marupuma. Kono mwe babotela kuli gatiki kale kensambo la kaekezwa kichwalo. Kina yo ni kupela MP walu na Makai voti mwamusepisa. Kina yo ni kuwami kukupela siwasanyambe mea walu na Mungu mwamusepisa voti. Kina yo ni kuwamifaa kukuwamea makansela walu na KAUFELA mwabasepisa voti. Akainde yazu sama shere nkwale ata hamo mwa Mungu Central ata hamo mazo wa Makai akato mifitera chwana asaya fera mamazo wa independent moba izanga kichwana abanaku mifama shere nyimina bakenza kuli bakali berera ape nako yakwezanyi yakuvota ilikuli batobulera kuti president wa mina upale mushapuke amuka mufame ya usidi uwakatweza ona chwalo mane uwesi makanselas kakuli makanselas mashere nyima zazi ya HHA azusa atakwa makanselas kono MP waziba kiena prefect wabona.
As the polls day approaches in 3 days, Makai has pledged development in Mongu Central constituency, urging the community to show up in large numbers and vote for him. Nchimonyasiaminwe, Bulozi TV News, Mongu, Western Province.
KELEKE ISUSUELIZWE KUBEYA MULIMU kubafapila ABUKOMBWA bakensa kuli kweza chwalo kutseza kubelekisana hande. Kwambola kwa mkopano wa kuongaonga mashelengi onobezi kwa KELEKE ya Evangelical Church in Zambia mwa sikilitisa Mungu vaenyi wahulu bo Elder Alex Kalimbwe valumbile KELEKE bakengisa misebezi yeo ieza mwasilalanda nitundamo ya kuhasanya evangeli. Mukopano neotamahani fa kufumana mashelengi ya kutusa litukiso za KELEKE hamocholo ni litukiso za kutusa sichava.
The Evangelical Church of Zambia in Mongu has been urged to put God at the center of stewardship in resource management. Speaking during a fundraising event held over the weekend, guest of honor Elder Alex Kalimbwe commended the church for its role in spreading the gospel and contributing to the welfare of the community.
We are encouraged to join hands in support of a great mission. The church has directly and indirectly gave birth to over 21 local churches within the Mbai DCC and outside. We therefore commend the church for the working hard towards the Day. His faithful and dedicated men and women.
And Pastor Luneta Zingisa urged the congregation to embrace faithful stewardship by putting God first in the management of resources entrusted to them.
Besides those possessions, there has to be one who owns those. He is the one who has the final say on what those possessions are to be used or to be utilized. Possessions can come in various forms. They can be houses. They can be farms or land. It could be a business that someone is operating. Or it could as well be money. These are examples of what we mean by possessions.
The fundraising event was organized to raise funds for church programs and community outreach initiatives.
Lukashumsa hanyani mwapumulo ya makuta la kaufi mi luka atozula pili ni Makande.
HealthNest Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives. At HealthNest Medical Center, we provide high-quality, accessible healthcare for individuals, families, and the wider community in Mongu and beyond. We focus on preventive care, offering blood pressure, diabetes and cholesterol checks, HIV counseling and testing, and community health education programs. Our outpatient and maternal child health services support families with general consultations, antenatal and postnatal care, child growth and monitoring, nutrition counseling, and family planning. Our laboratory services provide routine tests, rapid diagnostics, and selected specialized tests, while our pharmacy ensures timely access to medicines with professional guidance. HealthNest is also here during emergencies, providing 24/7 care, stabilization, first aid, and referral services supported by rapid diagnostics and ready access to medicines. We help with recovery and rehabilitation through physiotherapy for children and adults, including clubfoot, fractures, cerebral palsy, neurological conditions, and soft tissue injuries. Our diagnostic services such as ultrasound and ECG help monitor progress, and ongoing preventive care supports long-term health. At HealthNest Medical Center, we combine quality, compassion, and reliable care to nurture health and empower lives. You can locate us at 53120 Lusaka Road, Kambule, 7488 Mongu. Contact us on +260 926521. Our website www.healthnestmd.com. HealthNest Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives.
Bulozi TV brings Azam to Western Province. Your favorite entertainment is now closer than ever. Get your Azam TV full kit from Bulozi TV for only 589 kwacha and enjoy 2 months free subscription. Watch over 150 channels featuring live sports, blockbuster movies, kids shows, drama.
Happy because you see, we are connected now. Hello, Jack.
Choose the package that suits you with the Azam Pure, going at only 100 kwacha with over 110 channels. Azam Plus at only 200 kwacha with over 130 channels, and Azam Play at only 300 kwacha with over 150 channels. Visit Bulozi TV today and get connected to affordable quality entertainment. Bulozi TV, your trusted home for Azam TV in Western Province.
Did you know that as a member of the public, you have the right to complain against content aired by any radio or television station? Did you also know that all radio and television stations have an obligation to address your complaint? The first step is to write to the station not more than 3 months after the broadcast took place. It is expected that the station will respond satisfactorily within 14 days as per the IBA Act. When making the complaint, state the grievance you have against the station. State when the broadcast took place, who the broadcaster was, state your name, and contact details for further communication. Where you have not received any response from the station or you consider the response to be inadequate, you can then escalate your complaint to the Director General, Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA, Mass Media Complex, Alikinkata Road, PO Box 32475, Lusaka, or email complaints@iba.org.zm. IBA, promoting professionalism and enhanced standards of the broadcasting industry through effective regulation.
Kibitomero mi lwazo lapiri nitukiso ya Makande Mwa Silozi. Katengo ka United Federation of Employers in Zambia UFEZ kabukuswani ka Filepizo kubaboti kutatuba bao baipapata kubusana ha Zambia mariketsa tuna za selemo se kutoroka butokwa wa kuketa mwetereli ya lukela. baetereri bakona katengo ka UFEZ wo Dr. Humphrey Monde batalusize kuli baboti baswanira kutatu baba ipapati KAUFELA ni pono yabona yakwetererana ha wo Dr. Monde bafire mamera kuli wetereri butokwa mutu yakona kwezeza sichaba zebatokwa.
To urge employers out there that as they cast their vote on the 13th of August, they must be considerate and examine all the candidates who are standing there. Mostly presidential election is very crucial for us. We need a leader who is knowledgeable and who has a vision. I've been analyzing most of these leaders around who wants to stand for president. Majority of them, they don't have what it takes. So we want to urge them that there's always a starting point. Even before you reach the finishing line, it's also prudent that you can just withdraw and allow leaders that are able to take this nation forward. Because the leaders who have no vision, they've studied on themselves that they have no vision. So how can the country pick a leader who has no vision? So we need leaders who have vision and who are able to deliver to the expectation of Zambia.
Ni kufeleleza tukiso ya Makande Mwa Silozi. KELEKE hamochoroni katengo ka Zambia Center for Interparty Dialogue ZCID niliko pano zalitabazana haba fitize pizo ya kozo halalike za onomwahami basusuelize baitereri baliko pano kubane wikarabero farikezo za mamembala babona kwambora kwa mkopano wa mukushuko wane otali mafami filifilie bangateni LIKETISA ni kuhatseza witamo wa kubupa kozo LIKETISA ili matoropo ya Lusaka babahuru ba Zambia Center for Interparty Dialogue Wodorin Kabwe babuzizema yemo nibuniti waliko pano bao nebanyatezi tumiralano ya witamo wa kubupa kozo kuli kingi ilikezo zabona halilwanisa witamo wabona mipizo ye ita samulaho walinongosi kwa mana mifilifili yesu elikweza halama wipapato matapa maneni kuzungubazwa kwa kuliteni mwahala batusi balikopano ze kangani sana.
ActionAid Zambia has warned that political violence threatens citizens' fundamental rights to freely and peacefully participate in choosing the leaders of their country. Speaking during a breakfast dialogue on political violence and the reaffirmation of political parties' peace pledge in the electoral process in Lusaka, ActionAid Zambia country representative Fides Tembatemba, who was represented at the meeting, called on political party leaders to take greater responsibilities for the conduct of their supporters.
Undermines citizens' fundamental rights to participate freely and peacefully in determining the leadership of their country. The peace pledge must mean something to all of us.
Meanwhile, Zambia Center for Interparty Dialogue Executive Director Doreen Kabwe raised concerns over the continued reports of political violence despite political parties signing the peace pledge.
The youths out there are being used for violence. This is actually troubling, especially to the Zambia Center for Interparty Dialogue, and there is evidence in the public domain. We are seeing some people are even making jokes, some people are even making memes of what is transpiring, but that shouldn't be the case. It is a threat to the principles and spirit of national peace.
The church have consequently urged political leaders to speak openly against violence and ensure that political competition does not degenerate into intimidation, provocation, or physical confrontation.
Pledge. How can we have the legal backing of the peace pledge? Because for now, it's as easy as I sign and immediately I walk away, I do the complete opposite of what I've signed. So right now, our next move is to make sure that the pledge is going to be legally binding. If you are found, if your alliance or your political party has signed and they are found in this, what are the consequences?
There is a negative culture of impunity that the Zambia police must take action when there is need to take action, when there's cases of violence around the country.
And some of the political parties has this to say.
We have seen that in some cases, the police have not shown the resolve to arrest this violence. Remember that even these acts of violence, they are basically acts of criminality. These are basically criminals who are trying to commit crimes in the name of politics. So for us as a party, we do not condone such acts of criminality. We strongly feel that the police should up their game.
We've got pockets of people that are sent there to go and disturb. And this is quite alarming. It is not good at all. It should be stopped. It should be condemned.
A peace pledge, I believe, must be signed immediately after nominations, before the campaigns start.
All we have to do is to work as one. Let's be frank. Even these men, they look up to us. So we have to be very frank, and we have to tell them this is the Zambia we want, not about violence.
If we can, as political parties, come together to dialogue and also understanding each other to say that everyone has a potential to sell themselves adequately instead of engaging into violence.
Margaret Chota, Bulozi TV News in Lusaka.
Lufitile kwa mafelelezo atukso ya Makande Mwa Silozi konuluska ya kale harutalimeni hape faritoho ze panga Makande. MWALA KALALUKA HABAYO fa BALLOT mwa LUENA CONSTITUENCY. LIKA KAUFELA LILUKILE KUAMANA LIKETISA mwa SIKILITI MONGU. KELEKE ISUSUELIZWE KUBEYA MULIMU kwa pata ABUKOMBWA. Lufitile kwa mafelelezo Makande Mwa Silozi fa pila abumanjinela yanambalela Makande kina Nathan akufuna wa munjela. Makona kubuhali tukisoza na KAUFELA ili fa TopStar Fambuito ya 120 mwali baka zetatama MONGU limulonga kalabo likalolozengu za sinanga Lusaka Rufunsa Chongwe mane nilibaka zainze mabapa musakona kulubuwa cholo ni farikepe laruna la Facebook la Bulozi TV kibichomelo.